Hello, I hope everyone's doing well. Today I wanted to do a bit of a different video. I've been practicing my handwriting quite a bit lately, trying to make it a little bit more expressive. In general, my handwriting is pretty good, but it's just kind of doesn't have that much character to it. So since I have these fountain pens and I've been getting into fountain pens quite a bit, as you can see, I wanted to just have a little bit of an extra flair to my handwriting. So these two pens I've already talked about previously, and the reason why I'm using these today is because they have a nice flex to them. So I restored these two pens together. This one I did on video. This one I received. This is a Waterman's 52B, and these two are 52B and a halves, which you can see are quite a bit smaller. This one was already restored. I bought this on eBay. And this one I recently purchased. This is a Waterman's 54, and I've restored this one as well. All of these are from eBay. But today I'm just going to write. I'm going to write with this one, and I'm going to write with this one. Actually, no, because they both have the same ink in them. So I'm going to write with this one and this one. So this one, again, is the 52B and a half. And this one has Diplomat Black Sepia. So I'm going to write first with my right hand. And I'm just going to practice the alphabet. I'm pretty happy with my A's. There are quite a few letters that I'm not happy with. I'm still working on. And as you can see, my hands are banged up a little bit. I had a tussle with a can of corned beef yesterday. And the corned beef won. Well, the corned beef can won. I bloodied it up quite a bit, but unfortunately, it was my blood. I like my F's and my E's. I like my G's as well. This is a really nice, these vintage Watermans have such a nice flex to them. My I, I'm kind of back and forth on. My J is okay. K, it depends on the day. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not. L is kind of a basic L. That one's a little rough there. I like my M's. They're coming along pretty well. Not the lowercase m's though. Let's see. These pens do run out of ink pretty quickly. The sack is a size 13. P is okay. Could be a little flashier, I think. My Q is basically an O with a little. There's a YouTuber. Her channel, I think it's called The Normal. So I've looked at her channel quite a bit to get some ideas. See. My W is kind of modeled off of my M a little bit. I do not like the X's at all. And the Z, I'm not sure about as well. But that's where I'm at now. This is a little rough. The S is a little rough. And I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with the X's and the Z's. But that is with the right hand. I can keep that in the frame. I'm going to switch to the left hand again. Let's see, this is Waterman's. Two and a half B. Ink is quite a bit of feedback with this pen. Ink is Diplomat Black Sepia. So next I'm going to try the Waterman's 54. I don't know if I should slant this a little bit. When I write with my left hand, I like my paper slanted just a little bit. And as you can see, this also has a very nice amount of flex to it. But this nib, this whole pen, oddly, seems very new. Has Otis Elevator Company. And then you can see the nib. And these pens are from like the 20s and 30s. And you can still see that Otis Elevator. Maybe you can see it, I'm not sure. But it still has the crisp writing and the coloring in there. And the same for the Waterman's inscription on there. You can see all that just looks so new. Not a scratch on it. It's amazing. And it's so smooth. But not really talking about the pen today. But I just had to mention a little bit about it. Just the vintage Watermans have really captured my heart. I write a little slower. I have to be a little bit more deliberate with my left hand. And you see, I write a little bit bigger with my left hand as well. But the overall style of the writing, it doesn't seem that different. And for those of you that are new here, I do write with both of my hands. I always have. It was just something that I kind of was determined to do as a youngster. And in one of my prior videos, I did explain that it was a cause of quite a bit of frustration for my mom. She just felt that I would be holding myself back by not doing one really well. But I knew I could do both really well. So that's just how I roll. The H looks terrible. And again, the L doesn't look very good either. But I'll work on those. The P could use a little bit more flair to it. Both of those are boring. I'm not sure about that W. And I still don't like the X. I kind of gave up on it right there. Let me try the Z a different. No, I'll just try the same way. Overall, not bad. That H. Wow, that H is. What was I trying to do there? But anyway, I won't. Continue practice. I'll continue practicing off camera. Spare you my struggles. But overall, I think I'm making some progress. This is Waterman's 54. And the ink in here is Damine, Writer's Blood. I have all three of the Red Ripples inked with the same Writer's Blood. That's all I had for this video. I'm gonna record a couple more videos, one a pen review and some ink reviews. But so until then, thanks for watching this little video on my handwriting. So I'll see you soon. Thanks.